Hello guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to another video. Now today we are reacting to Coventry City's 0-0 draw against Wycombe, and that's not a good draw, is it?
No, I said before the game it was a must win. We didn't win, and I really struggled to see where we're going to get to the magic 48, 50 points with our games left now. I think it is going to be a struggle, and if we can't beat the likes of Wycombe, I struggle to see who we are going to beat, to be honest.
Do you think we did enough in the game to win it?
No, we had one shot on target. That's poor, isn't it?
Do you think we had those first half chances should have just been a bit more clinical?
Yeah, you could say that, but I think we set up all wrong. When you're playing a team like Wycombe, they haven't got a lot of quality. I think we just needed to get at them from the off, start with two strikers up top, and try and get an early goal. We just sort of set up to try and draw, and I think I would have liked to see Robbins a bit more ruthless with the changes. Made the change at half time, go two up top. But it just didn't happen. We knew what was going to happen. He was just going to leave the changes way too late. That happened, and then it just ended 0-0. You could see it coming before it did. So
yes. Now we usually do beat Wycombe. We didn't today. I know you're enjoying a cake there, Michael, but you weren't happy with that, were you?
Right, but I still think we made more chances with one up front than we did with two. I don't think two works.
I'd agree, actually. I thought we were better in the first half than we were in the second. But do you think Robbins made his changes a bit late?
It's not the late, it's the personnel.
So you don't think if Matty Godden was given more time, he would have made a bigger difference?
I stand by. I've said this all season. I don't think he's a championship quality striker. He doesn't do anything. Doesn't have to do nothing. He literally doesn't.
I think he knows where the goal is, though.
They all do, but they just don't shoot.
No, but Matty Godden is a better finisher.
What about the way Wycombe set up today?
It's just negative. The way they set up is negative. The quicker they get relegated, the better it is for the standard of football in this division. I don't think any fans this season have said that they play nice football. They don't. Their own fan on the stream said that we play crap football. And then you got one fan giving it the big one saying, oh, we can't handle the mighty Wycombe. I'm so sorry, right? They could have been there for 7 games and they wouldn't have scored against us. We didn't look under any pressure. They didn't have a chance where you go, oh my God, that one when he was offside. But we've had the Hamer one, where he's mishit it. The Biano 101, right? The worst one of them all was the Callum O'Hare one, when he's in the box, from a good angle, just drill it at the bottom corner, make the goalkeeper work, and he passes it across to nobody.
There's plenty of good chances in that first half.
I just think, you look at it, right, we didn't play well, we didn't play terrible, but for me, it proves that you play one up front in this division, you get people around Biamu, you get more chances, because the midfield 2 are more mobile. Tyler Walker can get rid of him in the summer. Even if we make a loss on him, just get rid of him. You watch him, right? He loses the ball, he just walks around. He goes ahead of the ball and he's like, just little flicks of his head. He just doesn't try.
Doesn't look too bothered.
Sophie said exactly the same. He ain't asked about playing for this football team.
He's more of a goal scorer than I think.
He's not even a goal scorer. He's scored 6 goals all season. He's had probably the most amount of minutes.
He's had a few injuries though.
A few injuries, yeah, but Biamu gets so much stick rub, but we look so much better with him on the pitch than we do without him. And I stand by that. The chances this half are just... Da Costa came on and he made it worse. Like, Dabo's terrible at crossing a football. That's his biggest downfall of his whole game. He's
good defensively though, isn't it?
He gets back into position really well. The biggest problem is we set up and we started playing how they wanted us to play. Long ball. Look at the size of their centre halves, mate. They're literally like 6'6". They're giants, right? You play long ball to this, that is literally food and drink to a team like that. You have to pop the ball round quickly to break teams like this down. This is the biggest chance of the game. It took too long.
Yeah. Just quickly, I'll take over. We're going to look at the other results there. As you can see, Rotherham and Sheffield Wednesday both winning games we didn't really expect them to. With our 0-0, it's a bad weekend for us.
If they were above us, yes.
They've closed the gap.
If they were on the same amount of points as us, then yes, I would agree with you. But they are still, for me, they're in a much worse position. Yes, everyone says about this, oh, they've got 3 games in hand on us. Right, they're 3 games in hand in the space of 7 days, mate. They've got to play 4 games in 7 days. So you think when we play them, right, they'd have played 2 games in 5 days, 3 games in 5 days. They'd have played on the Friday, the Sunday, the Tuesday, and then on the Thursday against us. They ain't going to be at any level to compete against us. All we have to do is not lose that game.
Yeah, it's a massive game
Yeah,
for Rotherham Wycombe. We were saying in the stream, George, 3 more wins would probably do us.
That takes to 48, won't it?
Yeah, without a couple of draws on top. So 3 wins from 9, but we don't really look like doing that, do we?
No, like I said, if we can't beat Wycombe, you know,
You'd have put this down as one of the games you'd expect us to
No,
be
this is
winning.
the point. You expect us to win it, but they set up
we'll end
so
up beating like.
Yeah, no. At the start of the season, earlier on in the season, would you have ever had us to go to Millwall and play the way we did, and nearly could have won it? If we had won that game 7 or 8-1, you wouldn't have been surprised. Right, there's teams that we've got. Bristol City, right, are not in good form, right? They've got to come to St Andrews. We can make that really difficult for them.
Yeah.
They'll attack us. There'll be more gaps, but they were putting maximum 3-4 players in every attack, right?
Yeah.
So they've got their defenders, 2 CDMs that are not moving.
Yeah.
Really hard.
Yeah, so QPR away next, and then Bristol City at home.
We could win both of them. And
We
wouldn't be
need
surprised.
to win soon. I mean, what do you
But
reckon?
I wouldn't be surprised if we only got 1 point from them 2 games.
I think we get 4. I think we win and we draw 1.
Yeah.
We
We
need
don't
the
tend-
points soon. We're still on 39, so we haven't even hit 40. We've got an international break now, and then only 9 games to get up to
there's one
48 or 50.
There's one thing you can say about this team, right? We don't lose games back to back, and we don't win games back to back. Really, we tend to break. If you look at our performances this
consistency.
season, it's like win, loss, draw, win, loss. Never like a double win-win. That's the biggest problem. Today we've took 4 points off teams. We took 4 points off this season. A team that would have been round about us at the start of the season. You'd have took that at the start of the season. Am I right?
Well, I mean,
You would have.
I don't think the draw suits either team because, like we say, despite Wycombe maybe being happy with the draw away from home, they need to win games, so it leaves them cut adrift.
They're done, mate.
Especially with, like we say, Rotherham and Sheffield Wednesday winning, and then obviously Coventry haven't moved too far ahead of it. It's gonna be close, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah.
I'd have took this at the start of the season, know where we are right now.
I think it's just been a bad week, you know. Playing Luton and Wycombe, you would have hoped to get 4 points, maybe even maximum 6, but we've ended up with
Not
1.
against Luton. Luton are a good side, man. We've not got a good record against Luton.
But we've ended up with 1 point from Wycombe and Luton, so.
Yeah, but then at the start, would you ever thought we'd have beat Brentford when we did? So you say, oh, I can't see us getting a win. I would never have put our money on Brentford winning that as against Brentford at home 2-0.
No.
You wouldn't. This division is the most inconsistent division this season because there's no fans. There's more pressure on teams. Bristol City are garbage, mate. They are garbage. They're not a good team. They're not a great team.
Well, it's going to be tricky. They've got Nigel Pearson.
Yeah, they got beat today by Rotherham.
That's the nature of the championship.
Yeah.
Right, we will wrap up there, guys. It hasn't been a great day for Coventry City, drawing 0-0 against Wycombe, and like we said, those are the other results. The only positives we could probably take is Birmingham and Derby losing, but that is it from us. Please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Also, feel free to hit up the social, and we will see you in the next video. Peace out.
So you got.